Hi, I'm Monica Ryan with SLU-TV, and today I have with me the producers of Shotgun. Welcome, guys.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Do you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Jordan Levine.
Jordan Beckerman. Michael Rothstein.
Thanks for coming today, guys. So what about Shotgun made you want to produce it?
Let's see. So at the time, we were looking at around 10 or 15 different scripts, looking for something that was very cool and new and fresh. And to us, the script felt that way. It was something that we haven't seen before. Still a very good love story. It has to do with cancer as well, which is obviously not a happy thing. But unlike other cancer movies, without giving too much away, in the middle of the film, the cancer party is over with, and it just becomes about the relationship. So to us, opposed to 50-50 or The Fault in Our Stars, new, fresh, etc.
Yeah, like Jordan said, we looked at a lot of different scripts, and we this one really just kind of jumped out at us, and it was young writers and directors, and we really felt like it would speak to an audience and feel authentic, and so we didn't feel like anything like this had been done before, and so we really just wanted to kind of explore that in a way that that reached a new audience that hadn't kind of experienced anything like this before.
I'm not supposed to say, did I?
That works.
No, I mean, honestly, it's something people can identify with and relate to, that it's not just the cliche American ending. So it's nice to see it taken that way in a new perspective.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. So, what is Yale Productions like? What is it like to have ventured out on your own, Jordan?
So Yale Productions, actually, all of us. The name came from, this was a company formed maybe around 7-8 years ago when I was by myself. Yale Productions, Yale is my middle name, so my father went to college. But over the years, after working with various people, that, you know, it was fine, but I still didn't feel like it was the right company, the right group of people. We turned what we have now into a nice company and a group of people that we all, you know, trust, and we have known each other for many, many years. Jordan was actually the company's lawyer for maybe 5, 6, 7 years prior to us becoming producing partners. Michael, you can tell your story, but he was in a different field. He is my cousin, so he's involved in producing and financing. So our group of people, I would say, we're almost like a very close-knit family.
Yeah, and just add to that, so I was practicing law for a long time, always doing entertainment law, but for me, I wanted to be a part of something where we were doing our own stuff, and so Jordan and I have known each other for a long time and have become friends, and we started talking about, I guess about 2 years ago, about producing stuff together, and so Michael, like Jordan said, is his cousin, and so the three of us were kind of looking for something to do together. So Shotgun is actually our first collaboration with the three of us, and we feel like it's just that good working dynamic that you're looking for in any industry, but really, you know, it's really about, you know, liking people and trusting the people that you're working with, and knowing that they have your back and everything else. And so at Yale Productions, it feels like a family, and we use a lot of the same crew for all of our films, and it's just nice. You know, everyone gets together and we make movies. It's a good thing.
So instead of saying ditto, I could say I'm me. For me, obviously, besides feeling like family and our family, I started in radio and then switched into the eyewear industry, actually. I had a long career for 20-something years, and we've been working together for years now on the financing side and understanding that. And then, like you said, we were trying to find this big project to just bring it all together and switch and change my career, and not looking back, I'm very happy.
I would say what's unique about our company too is that, unlike many other production companies in LA or New York that are under the same roof, we're all spread out. I'm in New York City, Michael's in Long Island, Jordan's in San Francisco area, our head of production, John Keys, is in Colorado, our administrative assistant, she's in Florida, so we're all over the place. We've been shooting movies so consistently, fortunately, knock on wood for that, that whenever we come together and make these movies, we set up an office wherever we are, and 90% of the time that's upstate New York.
That's awesome. Sounds like you guys have a really eclectic background and you work well together, so that's good. Do you have any advice for young filmmakers?
Sure. So filmmakers or producers?
Producers, filmmakers, any side of it.
All right, I guess I'll just say from the producer side of things, I would say, and I don't have the most college experience, but for me, there's a lot of just hands-on experiences. And unlike film school, which I know is really more centered on being a director or a cinematographer, certain positions as such, for producing, I would recommend, if any kind of schooling, business school. So much of what we do is contracts, negotiations with financiers and distributors and agents and things like that. So I would just say business is so important in what we do, and I really focus on that in the producer respect.
I would agree with that. Given my background as a lawyer, you know, I see so much of that involved in our day-to-day you know, work, and for me, having that sort of background and you know, that helps, and everyone kind of brings their own style and everything else, but I think for us, like Jordan said, you know, understanding the business, understanding finance, those are things that really are useful, and then the rest you can kind of learn and you know, as you go. And but I think, you know, a lot of producers they start out wanting to be actors and directors, and so they kind of understand that side of the business, but it takes a long time to learn the rest of it. So I would say focusing on that early on in your career is a good thing, and puts you kind of ahead of the game.
I agree. I mean, my master's helped, but I think it was the business experience, and I think, like you said, the different backgrounds we have brings it all together, and you can make it work. So if you have that understanding, it's great to now apply it to something you love. And like they said, having a team you can trust and have your back, you can't ask for anything more.
So I have one more thing to add, just more in regards to the actual film opposed to producing. I would just say read as many scripts as possible. We read probably, you know, hundreds of scripts every year, and it really helps us figure out which are the best scripts in our opinion. And it's nice having a team of people to back you up. So essentially, it's a democracy where we all feel, if we all feel a certain way about a project, then we know it's a good one. And we felt that way about Shotgun, to bring it all back to Shotgun.
Do you guys have any last thoughts about Shotgun? Anything you want to tell the students at SLU?
Just to go see it. It's a great film. Well, if you like movies like The Spectacular Now, Miles Teller, Shailene Woodley, Like Crazy, Anton Yelchin, it's a movie like that. But again, you know, if you like those films, you'll like what you see in Shotgun, but it is a new spin on it. It's a different kind of story. Combine those movies with 50-50 and The Fault in Your Stars, and essentially have Shotgun. But I think what stands out about our film besides that the most is the performances are just outstanding. Micah Monroe, Jeremy Allen White are just such terrific, strong actors, and they carry the film.
All right, thank you guys so much. Have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.